Thank you so much for stopping by Yellow Jam, stored up in cans. It is your host, Galadon. Okay. I was going to say, I say it every episode, but it's action-packed. It's another action-packed episode of No Cash Clash. We are going to get so many upgrades done today. We are just, oh man, I'm telling you. Now, some weird stuff is going to happen in today's episode, so I warn you later on that it's one of those cases of do what I say and not what I do. I try to remain diligent and make sure that I keep my builders working. Sometimes they get away from me, and I'll also admit with the vacation that I'm taking right now, in fact, I believe as this episode uploads, it's going to be one of those every other day uploads, right? Where you guys know that means I'm on vacay. It's true, once in a while, Galadon does it, like it or not, and I hope you guys understand. I hope you guys stay subscribed, stay notified, because we will definitely continue to work on the updates and the grind. And you know what? It's not a grind. I've said this in my live streams. It's a glide. Okay, this is a glide. It's not a grind. Did you notice? I didn't even use the hammer on the goblins because they are already so crazy strong. I felt it would be unfair to all the other defending villages out there if I used higher level sneaky goblins. So we're going to wait. We're going to let them upgrade naturally rather than using the hammer. I could have, right? You know what I'm saying, right? I could have done it in reverse. I could have hammered the goblins and then, okay, you got it. Anyway, okay, so we got a couple of wall upgrades going on. And no, but seriously, the goblins are like broken strong. There is, I don't know. I don't want to sound like a broken record. Obviously, I have said this a few hundred times. Next to saying spell timing and placement, I think saying sneaky goblins are the best farming troop ever is about the most common thing you've heard on this channel, other than, okay, well, there is one other thing you may have heard a lot on the channel. And it is time for an unintentional segue to, you guessed it, that's right, using code Galadon. Because, hey, you know what? I have mentioned this a lot, but it's because it keeps the channel going. Those of you that go to settings, more settings, scroll to the bottom, type in Galadon. Before you make any purchase in Clash of Clans, you guys can know that you are keeping this channel alive and keeping me sane. And because I got to take vacations in order to remain sane. I think that is definitely an unspoken rule. Okay, so here we are working on the second layer of loot like we always talk about. Get that first layer on the outside, then drop the wall breakers, go get that second layer in that transitional period between the outside and the core of the base, and then the log launcher, the heroes if you have them. I obviously don't. And check out that log launcher, almost no value, but it did open the pathway to the Dark Elixir almost all the way to the Town Hall. Got some damage on the Eagle, but you will also notice that the CC, the Clan Castle, is in the way. So we decided to come from the opposite direction like this because we didn't want the CC to distract us. And it's more important to get that Town Hall than the Clan Castle. So here we go with the last rage spell, and we're going to try to get that invis in here, right on the Town Hall. No, not right on the Town Hall. That's not what I meant to say. I meant right next to the, okay, hold on. Right next to the Town Hall. Okay, when you're going at a corner, it's much harder. Did you notice that? If you're trying to drop an invis on a Town Hall at the top or the bottom, it is not going to have that depth, meaning like on the sides, you can go in much further with it, and you've got a little bit of room for error. There, we definitely made an error, but instead, we walked away with a couple million in loot and over 9,000 in Dark Elixir, so it feels good. And here's the thing. I know that I'm showing you guys a lot of these raids, and no, I'm not going to start saying you're going to see the last sneaky goblin raid ever, but look at the loot on this base. 2.7 million, over 11,000 Dark Elixir, and we're going to go in and we're going to crush it. Now, these raids are exciting. This gets me pumped like it did in the first days that I played Clash of Clans. I don't know what it is. I just love the challenge of getting in there and trying to grab as much loot as possible to find that monster raid. And of course, with the sneaky goblins, trying to get in and make sure that you take the Town Hall down. Here, it was, again, a little rough, but eventually with the right spell combination, and you just have to experiment yourself, freeze, rage, haste, invisibility, and you'll get there. We got there. We took the Town Hall down, although it cost us the rest of the loot. You'll notice We spent so many spells and sneaky goblins on the town hall that we left a lot of stuff behind. It's okay. Okay, Archer Queen, look at that. Another level. Here we go. I'm telling you, she's flying right now. 62. We had an expo finish up as well. Gonna get a couple of walls done for those of you that were upset at the offset looking gap in the wall on the level 13 walls. You can rest now. You can go back to sleep. It's gonna be okay. And then let's see here. Oh, 2 builders free. Okay, so this is where things start to get weird. And the reason I say that is because it was my bad. I'm getting ready for a vacation, so I'm not farming as much as I should. So I have this free builder, and I'm like, oh man, I gotta do something with him. I gotta put him to work somewhere, somehow, even if it's only for a few hours, because having a builder just sitting there feels really bad. So we do a giant bomb, right? But then I come back, and I didn't have enough loot to do anything else, so I had to do an air bomb. And then I come back, and the air bomb's done, and I gotta go raid again. And also, yes, I don't know why. No, notice how much Dark Elixir I have right here, 129,000. So in retrospect, I realized that I could have double boosted my super troops, and you wouldn't have to have watched the last baby dragon raid of all time on the channel right here before your eyes. But bring it on. No Cash Clash went back to the old standby. Dirty baby dragons, and yes, we were definitely going to fast forward through this because you guys don't need to see this, right? You don't need to see a whole bunch of these dirty baby dragon raids. You know how to do them by now. You know that they are the second best farming troop out there. I mean, look at the millions and millions in resources that we are collecting over and over again. Okay, fine. And when I say over and over again, I mean I'm going to show you the tail end of a couple more raids because it sure kind of looks like Galadon gets like a million plus offer every single time, even though we do hit the next button a lot. Okay, so what happened was we got the elixir we needed, but then we just accidentally filled up the dark elixir. So now, instead of doing other defenses, we have an overage of dark elixir and regular elixir, so we've got enough to do the Grand Warden. But, and it's a big but, we have a Book of Heroes, so let's do the Archer Queen first. Use the book on her because she is going to be much more helpful in raids by herself than the Grand Warden. No offense, G-dubs, but we're going to put him down, and the Archer Queen 63 ready to rock and roll. 5 days left on regular goblins. Who uses regular goblins? Come on. All right, let's go to the status report and check it out. I told you trophies were going to fly. We are up on our way towards Champion League, and you guys seem to think that I need to push further, so I guess that's where we're going. We did spend a few gems, but we will be on a regular basis on the barracks and the labs. The heroes again gained levels for the Warden and the Archer Queen. We are on full vacation mode right now, so send me positive thoughts. Follow my Instagram if you want to see what I'm up to. Next goals, stay ahead of Gold Pass Clash. I said that last time. Oh well, I didn't think of anything new to put there because I'm on vacation mode, Galafam. I love you guys anyway. Mahalo, aloha, humu humu, nuku nuku, apoa ad. I will see you back here again tomorrow for more full attacks, bro.
Galadon, you're on vacation. I'm still in the bathroom. No one told me.